Hey there, so what do you do when you want to install a security camera but you've got no access to Ethernet or even a Wi-Fi signal? That's where LTE cameras come in. They utilize the 4G cellular network to communicate. Today we're going to explore this technology with the Trackmix LTE from Reolink. This device offers dual view, dual tracking with the two independent lenses. It runs on the 4G LTE network, offers person, vehicle and animal detection, as well as 4K 8 megapixels Ultra HD. It is IP65 waterproof rated. Video resolution is 3840 by 2160. That's 8 megapixels at 15 frames per second. The two lenses are an f2.8 at f1.6 and an f8mm at f1.6. Field of view is either 96 degrees or 38 degrees horizontal, and vertical it's either 55 degrees or 21 degrees. It offers a 6x hybrid zoom. Infrared vision operates at up to 30 meters, and for color night vision you need to use the spotlight. It has a 7.2 volt battery with 51 milliamp hours capacity. So having a look at the device, the moment you pick it up, you feel the weight of this device at 1.4 kilograms. So it's a solid aluminium frame. And on the side, we've got the mounting bracket over here like this. So you can see that it can be mounted either on a horizontal or a vertical surface with the screws provided. Comes with this single cable, which is your USB power port. So generally this would be connected to your 6-watt Reolink solar panel, and when the solar panel plug goes in there, it is a waterproof connection. It's got a double waterproof seal over there. Comes with a little cap just to seal it up if you're not connecting power. Next up, we have the side. On the side over here, we have a little cover that comes off with the two screws. It's nicely waterproofed. Inside of here, the first thing that we need to do is, if we want to power the device on, this is the powering on switch over here, and it also has a reset button. In order to insert your SIM card, you would just push a little pin in, the tray comes out, and you insert your SIM card over there. On the sides of the device, we have these two antennas designed to communicate with that 4G LTE signal. On the top, we have some codes, some barcodes, and a QR code. And you can see we've got 5 screws there if you did want to open the device up. Then having a look at the turret itself. The turret, this piece is made of plastic. This piece seems to be made of aluminium. So having a look here on the front side over here, you can see we've got those two different camera lenses. We've got our spotlight over here and our infrared at the top over here. And then on the underside of the turret, we have another removable cover, and this is where you would insert your SD card, which will store your footage. Mounting the device is super simple. I just installed the solar panel, plugged it in using the waterproof USB-C connection, and then installed the camera. I just temporarily located it with 2 screws so I can remove it, but ideally you'd use all 4 screws for a secure location. Once you turn the camera on, the little red light will come on for a few seconds, and then it will go blue to show you it's all ready to go. To connect the camera to the Reolink app, go in, select Add Device, and type in the UID for that camera. Next up, you need to enter the password for the Reolink hub. So now we've got it all connected. You can see over here that we're streaming. We've got a full signal and full battery power. So along the bottom, we've got our microphone for our talk. We can select over here if we want to go in and set up a time-lapse photography. We've also got our alarm, so you can get an alarm to trigger if someone walks past. We've then got our spotlight, which can be used for color night vision. We've got our pan tilt zoom. On the mobile app, we can go in and open it up over there. Now you see it does take a little bit longer than a Wi-Fi camera to connect, but once it's connected, you'll see we've got our 2 streams coming in there. So we've got our zoomed in stream and we've got our zoomed out stream. If we go into our settings, First of all, we've got our battery, so we can see there how the battery is discharging and charging over time. I found that the battery life was really good, provided I had the solar panel. We've got our vertical and horizontal flips. We can select between our different streams here, clear or fluent. We've got an anti-flicker, so we can select 50 or 60 hertz. We've got a day-night mode, and this is where you can set up your either black and white, color, or automatic modes. We can then adjust the brightness, so you can see it gives us quite a nice picture over there. We've also got a watermark, so we can select whether that Reolink watermark is showing or not. We can set up a privacy mask, so we can go in there and set up a certain area if there's something that we don't want to be capturing on our camera. We can also change our brightness and shadow using various of the auto settings that are available now within the Reolink app. We can also select whether we want audio to be recorded and the volume at which that's recorded. We can select over here our recording schedule, and we can also go to our post-recording duration. So how long do we want it to carry on recording after it stops detecting motion? Having a look at the tracking on the camera. Over here you can see me walking by. It's trying to focus on me. Not doing too bad of a job.
And I'm walking towards it. Probably about 6 meters away now. Getting closer, I'm about 2 meters now. Just testing the sound. And
now the ideal usage for these type of cameras is out in the wild, where you're going to use them to capture wildlife photography. And Reolink has a range of the cameras with this special sort of camouflage coloring so that they won't be spotted so easily by game. This then allows you to capture ultra high definition 4K capturing of animals out in the wild. Overall, these cameras are a really great option if you're looking at recording information on a camera that is away from your Wi-Fi network or being able to connect an Ethernet cable. So one thing that I did find, I did try and connect it to Home Assistant, but it seems that the Home Assistant integration with Reolink cameras is reliant on the local network connection. So I was unable to get it working. I also did a bit of Googling and found that other people had had the same problem. But other than this camera is well built. It's a solid piece of equipment. The solar panel keeps it really nicely charged, provided it's getting some sun, and it is a really good quality camera for use outside of your local Wi-Fi area. Well, that's all for me now. If you've enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.